Welcome on board once again. Hope you are doing well. Today we are doing Marine A to Z. Let's play a little game here. Let's have a competition between cadet and third officer in Marine phonetics. A to Z, Alpha to Zulu. Let's see who wins.
Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo Foxtrot Golf Hotel India Juliet Kilo Lima Mike Member Oscar Papa Quebec Romeo Sierra Tango Uniform Victor Whiskey X-ray Yankee Zulu.
Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo Foxtrot Golf Hotel India Juliet Kilo Lima Mike November Oscar Papa Quebec Romeo Sierra Tango Uniform Victor Whiskey X-ray Yankee Zulu.
Result I will tell you at the end of this video. A beam pretty simple. Whatever is to the beam of the ship. If this is 4.5 direction, right angles to 4.5 direction of the ship is a beam. That's the bow. This is beam. The target somewhere here will be a beam. Back, for sure people may be going back, going behind, but for us it's the wind changing direction anti-clockwise in northern hemisphere. The wind changing direction anti-clockwise in a tropical revolving storm. That's backing. C, cable. For you it may be an electric cable, but for us cable is 1/10 of a nautical mile. 1 nautical mile is 1852 meters, so 1/10 one cable will be 185 meters. D, danger. For you danger may be fire, tripping, slipping on the road, but for us danger means danger to surface navigation. E for elevation. My daughter has come here. I don't want you guys to get disturbed with the background noise. Let's change our location. Yeah, so we were at E, vertical distance from mean sea level to a point on surface of the earth. F, fairway, main navigable channel to approaches, ports, harbor. This here is a fairway. Ground speed. Vessel has two speeds, one speed over water and another over ground. That is, if we assume water is still and the ship is making some speed over it, that will be speed over water. But if we calculate vessel speed with reference to the ground, that is bottom, seabed, that's speed over ground. H, harbor, stretch of land which is protected from sea, swell, weather condition, depths are less, we can drop anchor, that's a harbor. You're looking at Sydney Harbor here. I, indraft, a high flow of water or air setting towards you or your vessel or towards shore, that's indraft. Jetty, they are normally right angles to the shore and ships go alongside jetty. These are made of wood, concrete or sometimes iron. Right angles to shore is jetty. How do I set up my camera? Next one is K. K stands for knot, measuring unit for speed. Normally on land we say kilometers per hour, but at sea we say knot, that is 1 nautical mile per hour. 1 nautical mile, as I already said, 1852 meters. On land about 1 kilometer an hour, at sea it will be half knot. About. Olden days they used to have knots on a rope and distance between the knot was measured. They used to drop these ropes in water for some time and then they used to measure how many knots have gone. That's how this traditional name knot, which is as of now, that's how this traditional name, I hope you guys understand now. 11.2 knots, that's over water. L is for landfall. First sight of land or when it is detected first time on the radar after at the end of the passage, that's called landfall. Wherever V, jetty, knot was done. Next one, M is for magnetic variation, an angle which is made by a magnetic needle between the magnetic meridian and true meridian. There's already a video on my channel, Compass Error, you guys can watch that if you are really interested. N can be nothing else but navigation. Navigation is an art of determining vessel's position and taking her in safety from one place to another. Remember guys, it's an art, it's not a science. Am I an artist? O is for opening. Opening a can maybe for the shore guys, but for us it's an opening in the reef, opening inside a passage where the ship can pass. Classic example of opening between reefs. Small circle on the earth's surface parallel with the equator. Small circle. P is for parallel. Parallel may be railway track, may be parallel for you. Small circles on the surface of the earth parallel to equator, connecting points of equal latitude. These lines here are parallel of latitude. Q for quarantine. Isolation imposed on every vessel before arriving at port until it is granted free pratique. So whenever we call any port, this isolation is imposed unless they determine that everybody is healthy and ship is safe, then they can grant us a free pratique. R is for race. This is not a race of car, bikes or race in life. Race is a fast running water which speed is increased due to constricted passage in a shallows. S is for safe water. Safe water means safe water for navigation, having no hazards and sufficient depth. T is for terminal. Terminal is number of berths grouped together and they have facility to handle a particular type of cargo. U, underway. Many of you guys know this already. This is a term in our colregs, and underway means a vessel which is not made fast, not at anchor and not aground. V is for voyage. Voyage is entire journey by sea passage comprising of one or more distinct passages. Basically what it means, I may have loaded at port A and I will discharge cargo at port B. That is one voyage. But I may have loaded cargo at point A and I may discharge it at B and C. In that case, the entire voyage will conclude at point C when I finish that particular cargo completely. And the next voyage will start after that. You are looking at entire voyage from Japan to Australia. W is for waypoint. Waypoint is a geographic position which comprise legs of a voyage. Basically, at waypoint we alter course of the vessel. It may be 1 degree alteration, but that will, have to be a waypoint. Waypoint number 44. Alter course to 227 here. X is for Xmas tree, Christmas for you guys. For us also it's the same thing, but our tree is located right on top of the vessel. Let me show you. Y is your unavoidable oscillation of ship around its course which it's steering. That's called yaw. Basically a round rotation of the vessel at sea. It happens at anchor as well, where the ship is going slightly up and down due to swell. And what my ship is doing right now is yawing. Last one, Z. Z is for zone time. Zone time is a system of timekeeping which vessels use at sea, that is ship's mean time. What we do, if I'm going from Japan to Australia, I have to advance 2 hours, but in between I will advance 1 hour after few days and another 1 hour after some days. So out at sea, we are not keeping Japanese time or Australian time. We are keeping a time which is relevant to that time zone according to our longitude. That is called ship's mean time or zone time. Hope you guys liked my ABCD. Bon voyage, happy sailing, and Jai Hind. Start.
Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo Foxtrot Golf Hotel India Juliet Kilo Lima Mike Member Oscar
Oscar Papa Cubic Romeo Sierra Tango Uniform Victor Whiskey X-ray Yankee Zulu.
Perfect.